Here is another one of my videos in my series to help people beware of fraudulent activities on the internet. As a former IT engineer, I haven't been an IT engineer for many years now, but it's still something I dabble in. And some of these things that are happening, you can spot quite easily if you know what you're looking for. So I just make these videos for myself and to help other people. Okay, so here, this is my Gmail, standard fare for most scammers. They like to use Gmail and mails like that because they're throwaway email addresses. You don't have to give any information, never will be tracked down. So Gmail is one of those that's very easy to use. And okay, so my beloved brother in the Lord, very obvious introduction, tells you that this person doesn't have a clue who you are and is mass emailing. You will also get the introductions of dear, hello my dear, or something like that. Hello dear, hello my dear. So thank you for your willingness to accept and do this good work, which I was led to hand over to you, okay, and your household. I pray the Lord. A lot of them are very religious based because for some reason they seem to think if you involve religion, that indicates honesty. For me, that religion indicates dishonesty. So that's just my personal opinion. Okay. So there's a fund. Long and the short of it, there is a fund. I'm a beneficiary and I will get 30% of the funds. When they send it to me, I can extract 30% and they can send it to me. Now, the fund is usually millions and millions of dollars, of course, because by their very nature, lots of people, I stress, are greedy. So as soon as they see these big figures, they get taken in with the idea of having lots of money. Anyway, so you can read the email. Stop the video, read the email. Basically, what they'll do is they'll give you genuine information, which can be looked up on Google. It's the Royal Bank of Scotland, the address and the phone number. This is where she or he has deposited the money. And this is what you have to do. You have to open an online account to get this money. Okay, so rbsgroup.net.online. That's the URL of the RSB, Royal Bank of Scotland. But a simple look at this tells me that .net.online. A bank like the Royal Bank of Scotland will use something like Royal Bank rbs.co.uk or .com. Commonly .co.uk if it's in the UK. They could steal this RBS group. The prefix you can just copy, but it's when you get down to the domain name. This is where the problems are. And also look at the email address, Royal Bank of Scotland 01 at Financier Office. So the domain name is completely different from this. These two things are dead giveaways. Plus also, going back to the original, if I can see it here, yes, she's used a Yahoo, but in a previous email that she sent me, she's used a Yahoo and a Gmail address. So she contacts you or they contact you on one email address and ask you to go to another email address. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly show you the website. Nothing wrong with clicking on the website because it will just show a URL. Here we can see it's not secure, which a bank website, not secure, also very suspicious. So look for these things. Yeah, so here, this is, believe it or not, this is a copy of the Royal Bank of Scotland. I looked at the genuine one and it does look like this, although they change, but little things like this will be a giveaway. It loads slowly. It will be missing images. That can be down to your internet line, but it can also be down to the fact that it's a fake. Often a lot of these buttons will not be clickable, but what they've done, this person has obviously duplicated as much as possible the Royal Bank of Scotland website. All these things are working, but you'll find if you go into them that there won't be much behind it. And if you enter your information will probably be collected on this website. Okay, so there's that. So don't go onto the website, or if you do, be careful. Make sure. What I would do, my advice to you, sorry, is to go to the Royal Bank of Scotland's website, their original website, not a copy of a URL like this. Just Google the actual website. If you were a member of the RBS, go to the website. You'll know the difference between the real website because it will have the correct URL. And generally, it will be secure, because I don't think banks are allowed to have websites that are not secure now. I'm pretty sure about that, but you can check that out also. So going back, again, the final thing here is the email address. These domain names, you can get a URL domain name from almost anywhere. You can make them up. There are hundreds of these kinds of extensions available. In fact, I'm going to say thousands of them available. So all they do is fill this part in to make you think that it's coming from Royal Bank of Scotland, but this is a completely different email address. So another one in the wonderful scammers arsenal. So if you get something like this, the key things to check for is the website, the email, and the address that it's coming from. Often you will see some absolutely ridiculous email addresses. This extension here will just be something so outrageous that it just doesn't make sense. But they don't expect you to look at that. They expect you to focus on reading the email, seeing the money, and becoming greedy. So that's what they're banking on. So hope this video helps you. I'll be making more as I get emails like this in. If I get different types of email, I will share them with you. So that's all for today. Please beware. Please be on the lookout for people trying to steal your money. Okay, thank you very much, and see you in the next video.